I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, it is Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a few pieces that I plan on selling at my pop-up shop that I have coming up soon. I pretty much do my mixing off camera, but I included it in this video just so you can see the process. Now this video is sped up 2 times speed, so it's a slower process to make sure that the mecha powder is completely mixed. And if you notice, I continue to bring my stick out of the mix just to make sure that that mecha powder is completely mixed into, because if you don't mix it, you're going to get blobs of powder stuck to the bottom of your mold, and you do not want that. Trust me, I've been there, done it more than once. And so I go above and beyond now, making sure that mecha powder is completely mixed into the resin. And this is a JDiction epoxy resin that I'm using. Now I did break my bigger mix into three-ounce cups, and so I did mix the other two off camera, which were completely white. Now I'm going in and spraying my molds with 99% alcohol, and that helps eliminating bubbles getting stuck at the bottom corners of the mold. So I do want to make a note that I'm not filling the molds all the way to the top. I am going halfway up just so I have room to put in the design. So once I'm done pouring the resin, I am going to cover them so no dust particles get inside, and I'll let it sit until it get hard. Usually it takes up to 24 hours before doing step number 2. So here we are the next day. These are some designs that I did end up purchasing offline, and I'm going to just cut them to size so they can fit inside the mold. So this is printable vinyl. I did purchase this package from TEMU, so I will have the link in the description if this is something that you may be interested. And I just printed it out on my home printer. Now, we want to make sure that you have this lined up where you want it to, because once it's down, it ain't coming up. And so I end up having to go in and cut the edges of it a little so it's not leaning up against the mold, because once I put it down, I could not get it up. So this is what this particular mold is looking like. I am going to go in and apply the stickers to all of the rest of the designs. So sit back and enjoy this process. So for the smaller keychain molds, I am going in with JDiction high velocity UV resin. And this resin I love because it is good for the top coat and doming the smaller pieces. So because this is UV resin, it does have to be cured under a LED light. So I do let it sit under there for 3 minutes to make sure it is completely cured. this is what the keychain is looking like after it has been cured under the LED light for 3 minutes. I'm just going to unmold these, just give you a closer look on what these keychains are looking like. So I'm going in with about 3 ounces of that 1-to-1 JDiction clear resin just to top coat this bigger one. And again, it's going to take about 24 hours to completely cure. And since the smaller molds are now ready to use again, I'm going to do the white and pink mix and go ahead and fill up the smaller molds again. So I'm going in with my long leg lighter and going across to pop any bubbles that might have risen to the surface of that bigger mold. No resin left behind. If it's more in the cup, find another mold, pour it in. So I typically keep smaller molds to the side for that reason. So here I'm just going in to make sure that I've cut the design to size and that it fit all of the different shapes. So these are just some of the other designs that I have printed out that I plan on using in a different mold. Because tan was not on my side, I did not get a chance to make the molds to sell at my pop-up shop, but I am definitely still going to make them. And if anyone is interested in purchasing, you can definitely reach out to me. They're not on my website yet because I haven't decided whether I'm going to put them on my website yet, but I'm still in the debating stages of that. But I am willing to sell these designs if there is some interest in purchasing. So here we are the very next day, and I did top these with 1-to-1 resin as well. I wasn't sure how that mold would have done in the UV light, so I just went ahead and topped it with 1-to-1 resin, which allowed 24 hours to cure. So here I am just unmolding and then taking off any overspill that might have went to the edge, just simply pulling it off, and it is good to go. I am absolutely impressed with myself. This is my first time using those printable vinyl stickers to make a design, so I am loving how they turned out. If this is something you may be interested in purchasing, I am more than willing to make you one as well. So reach out, let me know. I absolutely love how these turned out. I was thoroughly impressed with myself. Remember in the beginning, I mentioned if you do not mix your makeup powder correctly, how it would just sit at the bottom of the mold. That happened with this one. So technically these are custom molds. However, I use them as decorative pieces. And so I typically make a stand for each one so it can stand on. And I just use UV resin. I believe I showed that in a previous video. And I use it to where you can turn it into a stand. If you met this part in the video and you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I truly appreciate it. And until the next time, bye bye.
What a wonderful world.